Okay, so we are going to talk about some important things today. We are going to talk about living in chaos. This is a part two. Yes, it is. This is part two. So, living in chaos, we know that there are a lot of things going on in the world today. We don't. And after so long, if these things keep on going on, for what I'm seeing, I have done my research and these things that I'm watching, I'm not going to say what, it is going to cause chaos. Um, what I mean by chaos, like the government shutdown for number one, if that keep on going on, it's gonna lead into other things, and yeah. And I was looking at a storm was out there. This was a few days ago, and I was watching. All of a sudden, everything was going good, and then all of a sudden, it just a storm popped up. And after 2, 3 days, I thought the storm was gone because I wasn't keeping a close eye on it. And then I looked, and then the storm was that same storm was there. So I say all this in remembrance to where we need to be mindful of a storm situation, and we also need to be prepared because if you have a storm, even this time of the year, the weather is changing. You still can have storm. Guess what? You can have a winter storm, a snowstorm, but anyone that lives up in the north about that. We could have a storm, a grid storm, where it will knock that grid down. And especially if your wires are old and old and outdated, the word I'm trying to use, you know. Yep. So we have to be mindful of that stuff. So here it is, the seasons are changing. Be mindful of what I'm saying. And we have to be on alert, we have to dress a certain way to stay warm, but also, if the grid went down and it's cold, you have to have a way to stay warm. The gas is gone, all that good stuff is gone, the water is gone. Like I be telling y'all, we have to think, good morning, we have to think of ways, how will we keep ourselves warm? Look, I have propane. I have the small tanks, and I've been looking into the larger tanks. They're going up. The smaller tanks are still saying the same price, probably because no one is buying them but a few people. That's probably why they're saying the same price. But look, I'm finna invest in a bigger propane tank. Because look, I don't want to be like those people in Texas. God bless y'all soul. If anybody's on here from Texas, what happened a few years ago. We all know what happened. I know I do not want to be like that. Frozen, wherever it is I'm living at. Look, hey, this is desperate measures. I'm going to be cooking on that thing, my little camper stove. I'm going to be warm with that son of a gun. And I even have a little thing for carbon dioxide right there on the side of it. I mean, you got to be smart with this stuff. And I'm going to be smart with mine. Now, y'all can sit here, come on here, and go somewhere else. That's your choice. But look, I ain't going to freeze. And I'm going to still be soups because it's getting cold. So how's everybody doing today? Everybody doing all right a little bit? It's another, I want to get, for right now, temporary, a greenhouse. And it was something else I was looking at on another YouTube channel. I'm not going to say who channel that was. I'm not going to say what this is, but I want to try this out for myself first. And then I run my mouth about that. I got to try it out to see how it worked, but this particular person said that it worked. So I want to see. Nothing's wrong with that. I want to see, before I present it to whoever. Nothing's wrong with that. Y'all can like, comment, subscribe, share. Share to your family, to your friends. It would be to your social media networks. I'm having a good morning today. I am. Yesterday it was good, but every day is not good now. Yep, every day is not good. Yep. But there's no need in telling anyone what you're going through because people have problems of their own. They do not want to hear this, that. Like I tell y'all know that. So, yep. But I'm going to talk about some interesting things on my channel today. Oh, someone's saying something to me. Not me. I have no problem. Shiny metal. Thank you. Woo, woo, woo. You the first person, if not the second one, to say that. I don't hear that too often. That's what I'm talking about. Ain't no need in griping and complaining about your problem. Look, you smoke yourself out, you drink yourself out. Look, you come right back the next day. You reality sink in, you right back there. What? Problem still right there. I mean, what that's gonna do? You still got to pay that bill. You don't pay that bill, they're gonna cut it off. It is getting cold. In the summertime, you don't pay that AC bill, what they gonna do? They gonna cut it off. Hi, how you doing? I see you saying hi. Yeah, y'all know. So I was just saying, even though it's winter, a lot of people think that they don't have to, a lot of people think, okay, I can just buy a coat, or buy warm clothes or something to put on my head, especially put on my head, and I'm good. And that's not where it's gonna be at. I'm finna get to the EBT. I see what you're saying. I don't want to forget what I'm saying though. How's my day? How's it day? How is my day? I guess that's what you're saying. Well, so far it's going okay. People have things going on, but all that causes is stress, so I can't let stress pull me down just because, this, that. The stress will kill you, and I'm not trying to die. Y'all can subscribe so I can get to my number 500. I get to 500, I can do more, and I'm almost there. Okay, Tommy Lingo. No EBT for you in November. No, I don't get EBT. Okay. Now, Henry, this is not a channel for kids. You should go to school. You go to school from 7 to 3. You should be in school. You shouldn't even be up online. So you need to go and get off and get to school where you can learn. School for you at 7:30. Well, you need to go and get to school. This is an adult channel, and I have to keep it safe. Okay, hi. Get meds. Hi, how you doing? All right. They're like, oh, Henry, I see what you doing. Thank you. I see what all y'all doing. Steve, Tom, thank y'all so much. I see. Gamaz, I see what all y'all doing. Thank y'all so much. Can y'all like, comment, subscribe, share? like. All that helps. Share with your family, share with your friends. Hey, y'all a good group this morning. I like this. So anybody have anything they want to talk about? Long as it's, appropriate, I'll talk about it. But no, I don't get EBT, and I'm telling you the truth. And you said, so you must, who said this, Tom? You said no EBT, and you put in big bold letters for you in November. So you must have came to my channel before, Tom. You don't have to answer. I'll give you a second. Not even a second, just a few minutes. You probably won't answer. But I don't get EBT. Ain't gonna answer. I don't get EBT. And yeah, I'm still gonna be eating. As a matter of fact, it's gonna get better. You come right back here on this channel, you will see it's gonna get better. I don't know why people think just because you're African that you have to get EBT. I don't know why people think that. There are a lot of different races. When I go to the store, they use a EBT card. I see men's, I see women's. So I don't know why y'all, why you are targeting, a particular race. But, I'm not on EBT. I probably used to, but I haven't been on that in a long time. So, yeah. And, I don't knock it. I used to be on it. I know what it is. But there's a reason for everything. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Oh, boy. Okay. So anybody have anything they want to talk about? I'm going to run my mouth some more. Yes, I am. Okay. We're going to do Do anyone like boneless chicken wings or the chicken nuggets? Do anyone like boneless chicken wings or chicken nuggets? You can type your answer in at the bottom. And I'm gonna tell y'all what I like, but I want to see what y'all gonna say. Okay, well, I like this. Do anyone like boneless chicken and it equals a nugget? You know how to do the boneless chicken and it equals a nugget? Chicken grinded up into a little patty wagon nugget. Then you fry it, put your little flour on there and fry it up. I make homemade chicken tenders. But I don't put it online, you know. That's just what I do here. Ooh. Okay. Boneless chicken wings. Mm-hmm. So how's the weather at where y'all living at? Is it cold? Is it hot? In between? Because I know it's cold here and like, I want to say 12:30, 12 o'clock, it gets hot. And then when the sun drops, oh, y'all know what that is, getting cold. So how's the weather at where y'all live at? Just like now, it's cold outside. So how's the weather where you living at? And who? Oh, you said you like that, huh, Cole? Thank you for the thumb up. Thank you. Okay. Well, tell you the truth, it used to be a time I didn't like cold. I didn't like hot. You know, I liked it to be comfortable. But now, since I'm looking, I would prefer the cold weather because now I have learned, you know, now when I say cold weather, I guess I say, Lord, she gonna go outside, she gonna freeze. No, they have things now, and I have showed y'all on my shorts that are designed for you to hold in your hands or your pockets to keep you warm. It's not like it used to be 20, 30, 40 years ago. You know, you had to warm up a water bottle or put hot water in a, water bottle and stick it in your coat or sleep that way. They have all different types of things now. I'm talking about for traveling, going outside your door. That's why I say. So I'm getting used to the cold weather. And also I'm going to be walking. Still got to be walking. You know, when it gets cold, we don't like to walk. We like to sit in wherever it is we living in. That covers everything. So, yeah. Still have to take care of your body because guess what? It's already disease time in the fall, winter months. So, still got to take care of that body. Still got to get your H2O. Thank y'all for my likes. Thank y'all for coming on my live today. I will be back in a few hours. I just had to come and get this out the way because when I came on the other day, it was later. And when I do that, I'm noticing it's kind of hard to get my lives out. It is because I have a life too outside of YouTube, So I'm learning how to space it out. I like to do my 4 lives, and I like to do my somebody did a happy face mental quest game, and I like to, I like to try to do my shorts. Yeah. So that way I don't have too much hitting me, because if you have too much hitting you, it's like stand still. So I like to keep it balanced, leveled. So that way I can be here for y'all to give y'all news, information that you can use. And yeah. So let's see. But I'm going to be coming back today. I'm going to be talking about some interesting things. Yep. And thank y'all all for coming in today. But I have one question. Don't y'all go anywhere. This question right here. Okay, somebody said boneless wings or nuggets. Somebody said nugs. Y'all funny. William said nugs. Wait a minute now. School starts at 8:30 now. Don't you do that now. You need to go and take your little fanny to school. FR. Well, I don't know what a FR is, but okay. Ted Turner. Hi, good morning. So, do you like boneless chicken wings? Do y'all like that? And it equals a nugget or what? Y'all can give me a thumb up. Y'all can like, subscribe, share. Help me get to my 500, y'all. Y'all become a subscriber. I can do more. Somebody gave me a thumb up. Thank you. Y'all a good group. Okay, yeah. All right, well, let's see. Okay, Ted the Train. You just put yours. I see yours. I see everything that you're doing. I said everybody else's name. I see you too. Thank y'all so much. Do anyone else have anything else to talk about before I end my live? Oh, okay. Somebody said something long. Woo. Okay. Davino 527. I'm a chef. I cook chicken prepared the same way, boneless wings or nugs. Nugs, like a sub and a sandwich. They are both a type of sandwich, but one is called a sub and the other one is called a sandwich. Thank you. See, that's what I'm saying. You never know who comes on these different lives, who they are. You never know what position they have, but I do know that people come from all walks of life. Okay, well, that was very interesting. Somebody said Mike Woes 722. He said wings. Okay, well, Well, I enjoyed y'all, and I'm going to let y'all go. And y'all have a nice and lovely day. And thank y'all for the likes. Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for participating, the ones who did. Thank y'all for everything else who done what you did for me, the top fans. Thank y'all. I see all of that. And I will talk to y'all later. Have a good day. Bye-bye.